the second one, the second agenda, the one that's in there right now in the file, that would be the one that I think that those line up with the numbers. If not, then I don't know what the heck it is.
Could be. Well, I already printed this one out and took notes on it,
Okay.
so just roll with it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Mr. Neverman, nice to see you.
Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah, why you mean mugging us?
I've been sitting here since 5 a.m. and I'm still behind. Why? What do I need to do? Call in here? Hold on.
Just put your mask on, please, Ken.
You off.
Am I there, buddy, or what?
Tom will be on in a minute.
That's fine. What am I doing here?
Well, I don't really have anything to do the rest of the day, Kenny.
Yeah, I think we can drag this out into a really long meeting.
You're going to talk away, Kenneth.
What, honey?
Twice, and it's causing an echo.
I know I'm trying to get on my computer. I have my speakers and stuff off. I'm going to see if I can.
None of you saw that. I just hit myself in the head with my tripod.
Is that better?
You got to kill your phone connection.
So, Tony, you think we will have one due process, or you're not sure yet?
He just answered me and said, I would like to attend this meeting. Can you assist here? Well, you got 5 minutes. So.
I just emailed him the link.
Okay. I thought I did send it. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I emailed him the link, so hopefully he can get on.
Good.
All right.
Do you have all the paperwork I need, Tony?
Yes.
Is it Jeff Laframboise who holds that license for Garvin? Is that who's attending?
All right.
Jeff Laframboise, is that who holds that license?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've known him for a very long time, but that will not cause me to have any difficulty being impartial.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. He's on there.
All right. That works?
Ken, you're still on there.
I know. I can't get it to can't go through my computer. You want me to get out and just start over?
I think it's causing an echo for everybody.
All right, I'll start over. Give me a minute.
Oh, what do you want me?
I need all the paperwork.
Oh.
I don't have anything.
And you want the,
Hey, Jeff, if you don't mind muting yourself, please, that would be great. Thank you. All right, so I see Wendy hopped on. We just need Tony, or we just need Tom to hop on and Ken to get back on, and then we can get started here in a couple minutes.
Ken, you want to do a test? Can you hear me? It doesn't now.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, you're not receiving any sound? No.
If he is, we don't have his video, which we'll need also.
I just texted him. He can't hear me. And
He can see us, but not hear, and we can't see him.
I can see him.
Oh, I can't. Oh, there he is.
Ken, test. Nope.
That work?
Yes.
Workers.
Yes.
Is there still feedback?
The echo's great.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What about if I do this?
We hear
Is it
you.
better? I don't know how. I keep trying to track you, like I usually did using my computer, and it didn't work. That makes sense.
Seems fine now if it works for you, Ken.
I can try it there, but let me try something. Hold on.
So we waiting on Tom?
Yes. I just texted him 15 minutes ago. He said he'd be on in a minute.
Okay.
Hi, Ross.
There we go. That Kenny?
That's better, isn't it?
All right,
Yeah.
there we go. Good job, Kenny.
Nice work.
It's not like Tom late.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's having trouble signing in. He's working on it. He just texted me back.
Okay.
Are we getting rid of Shane and Dan soon?
Seems they've gotten rid of themselves.
Yeah. It does put a pinch on the other members in terms of attendance. With Tom.
He's logged in. We just don't have video.
Tom, do we have you on there?
There we go.
All right. We'll go ahead and get started. Cliff, we good? You can see everybody that you need to?
I don't know if you can, but video is there.
He had to get his booster chair.
We're good to start.
All right, we'll call to order the General Home Improvement Licensing Board of Review meeting today, August 5th. Cliff, if you could spot the roll, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Here.
Mike Pione,
Here.
Ken Neverman,
Here.
Tom Sinek. Here. I see that he's logged in, but he's lost audio and video for some reason.
Dang it.
You there, Tom? There he is. You there, Tom? Can you hear me, Tom? Tom?
Yeah.
He's buffering. I lost him again. You there, Tom? Tom? I don't think he can hear us. Tom? You there, Tom?
Hey, this is Wendy. I was just going to say that I think we only need 4 for quorum. So if you want to go ahead, and when Tom,
Without Tom, we only have 3.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw 4. Okay.
Well, Ken Bruin is there as the as backup host.
Oh, I see.
Can you hear Tom?
Looks like Tom's muted now. Tom, if you're muted and you can hear us, unmute yourself.
Unmuted. Tom. Hey, Tom. Lost him again.
I think Tom and Kelly have the same IQ guy.
Yeah.
You want to call Shane? Anybody want to call Shane?
I don't have James' number.
I don't have it.
I can call.
Wendy?
Yes.
Wendy? How long can we wait?
I mean, if you want to have the meeting, I guess you just have to wait until you get a quorum. But if you don't have a quorum within, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, you might as well call it and have to either call a special meeting or wait until next month.
Okay.
Michael, have you texted Tom to let him know we can't hear him?
I'm
No,
going to call.
I will.
I sent him a message in the chat, but
Yeah, I did too, but I haven't heard anything back.
His last message, what he was struggling to sign in.
If you look at the little yellow symbol on Tom's screen, it says low bandwidth or computer conditions. Video is not currently available. Video will resume automatically.
Does anybody know of any HIC limited license that would want to sit on the board?
I could probably come up with somebody.
Hey, Tom. Got video. Tom. Can you hear me, Tom? We got video, but no audio.
he has the spinny little circle of death on his face too.
Yeah.
And
Tom.
the muted. He's muted also.
Yeah.
Tom.
Maybe.
Tom. Yeah, we're not getting any audio. Tom.
That 14.4 dial-up modem must not be doing its job. AOL connection.
I can still hear it dialing up.
We're 15 after.
Dang it.
Any word back from Shane, Tony?
Not yet. I'm going to actually call. I texted him. I'll call him.
Cliff, I agree with Ken wholeheartedly that we need to figure this out so we can have full membership actually attend each month.
Well, I was going to have Tony let me know when their term is coming, and I don't see any reason to continue if they're not going to be here. But then the difficulty is going to be finding limited license, because historically we get limited license holders and they end up going and get their general HIC license, and then they can't sit on the board anymore. So finding somebody finding two people that have limited licenses
Start all over
hold
again.
the limited
I have
license
bad
is going to be
connection.
hard.
We have audio for Tom now.
You there, Tom?
And he's gone.
Yeah.
I heard him say he's just gonna start over.
Yeah, I think I just got a text that said he's going to start all over and try again. He has a bad connection.
Okay.
I don't. Let's give him another minute or two, and if that doesn't work, we'll go to Plan B, whatever that is.
Shane is not available and cannot be available right now. Sorry.
Tell him to wake up.
All right. Just,
Well, he's not asleep because he answered me, but.
I'm just joking. I'm gonna start calling him when I get up at about 4:15.
If only we had a process for reaching out to people and find out who was gonna attend. Come on, Tom, you can do it this time.
How about it, Tom? Can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you now. Reconnected. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you. I can't see you. Now I can.
video.
My
We don't have you on our screen.
it's still loading, so see if it pops up.
Alright.
Now.
We don't have you. There we
There we
go.
go.
You good, Tom?
Wow.
Hang on. All right. Tom Sinek.
All right, Cliff. Continue with the agenda.
Can you hear Cliff?
Yes.
Yeah, we just still don't have video. Do you have video that you can see everything?
Hey, Cliff, real quick.
I can see you guys are. I see everybody now.
And I saw him briefly, and so I know it's him. So let's just go with it. I don't know that we have to have complete video of him all the time. We just need to know it's him when he's voting.
Yeah, and I just wanted to make sure that he could see all of the paperwork and everything.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
As far as the prior minutes, to me, they accurately reflected the prior month's meeting. If anyone wants to make a motion on that, I would entertain it.
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last month.
Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Roll call, please, Cliff.
Rob Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Here. Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries for approval of the prior month's minutes. Let's move right into the due process hearing. I'd like to do that today before we do the applications. Cliff or Ken, whoever, if you want to introduce the topic. I guess let me get everybody sworn in first, and then we'll introduce the details. It's Jeff. Jeff, you're on there, right? You can unmute yourself. There you go. Thank you.
Yes, I'm here.
I would like to swear you in and then get some information from you, then we'll proceed. You swear to, if I can get your right hand up. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. And if you could state your name and address for the record, please.
Jeff Bromboy, and my personal address.
Tony, did you catch that?
It doesn't matter, Jeff. Either address is fine.
5617. Excuse me. This is our work address. Personal address. Our work address is 2350.
I can't hear him at all. I'm sorry. Jeff, are
I
you
can't
using
either.
dial up or are you using your computer? Like you could have the call in, have the WebEx call you, and then you can do it through your phone. That audio.
Can you hear me?
No. If you hover, there's a little thing that says more options with 3 dots in it on your screen.
Yes.
And if you click that, you can click audio connection.
Okay.
And you can choose to have it call you, and then you just put your phone number in there with area code, and then you can do the audio through your phone, and it's much better, hopefully.
Okay. Switch.
Hello, this is Jeff.
I think that's better. Let's go ahead with your name and address again, please, Jeff, for the record.
Sure, Jeff LaFromboy, and our address is 7350 Industrial Parkway, Suite M in Plain City, 43064.
Great, thank you.
That's the new address.
Thank you. Tony, you got that? Cliff, you want to go ahead, or Cliff or Ken, whoever introduced the case?
Okay, so on November of 2019, Gavin Construction provided an estimate to the homeowner at 4229 Sibley for replacement of a roof. On December 2019, they were given 1 of 3 installments of payment for the materials. January of 2020, the work started, and the second payment of the installment was made. Also, January 2020, on the 7th, the roof was completed. February of 2020, the homeowner filed a contractor complaint, mostly complaining about craftsmanship, and contacted the City of Columbus. At that time, we investigated and found that there was not a permit for the roof. The next day, a permit was issued. February 18th, 2020, the scope of work was revised from a tear-off to a metal roof layout. There have not been any inspections. However, as you know, the residential roof, we do not require them to call in for an inspection. Once they have hit the 1-year mark, they're considered expired, and they go on a spreadsheet, and then we actually schedule those inspections and perform them as the inspectors get to them. Did we lose Mike? You there, Mike?
Yeah. What's that? What did you say, Cliff?
I just completed the chronology.
Okay. Yep. Ross, did you have a question before Jeff gives his?
The main violation here is building permits required.
Correct. A metal roof layover was performed without a permit.
Yep. Cliff, could you tell us how many permits the company has pulled in the last 12 months?
Yes, I can.
I just sent you that email, Cliff.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
You guys don't work in Columbus that much, Jeff?
We do work all over Central Ohio. We work from anywhere from an hour, sometimes an hour, minutes from our office or from Central Ohio. So, we'll go to Marion, we go to Pickaway County, Marysville, Mechanicsburg, Licking County, Bremen, Lancaster, Delaware.
Yeah.
We work a pretty big territory.
Is 5 a year about what you do in the city of Columbus? Boundaries, Jeff?
It depends. I mean, we haven't done a whole lot of business in Columbus last year. I would say that it might be. I'd have to look at the records and find out exactly how many in the city of Columbus that require a permit.
So go ahead, Jeff, if you have other comments or things you want to share about the breakdown or the case here, go ahead. And
thank you. So when I applied for the permit, first of all, the permit was late, yes. So there's no other way around that. We can just get that out of the way right now. When I applied for the permit, in the description of the work, I put install a metal roof over the existing shingle roof using 1 by 3 inch wood purlins. This is the original permit application. And it looks as almost the person that I was working with didn't put it in the correct work description. Work description that he had put in was alter existing dwelling to remove existing shingle roof to deck and replace with new felt underlayment, ice and water membrane. At E, necessary flashings and new metal roof. Work to comply with RCO 905.2 and manufacturer installation instructions.
Jeff, who's that person? That person works for you or for the city?
That person for the city is the person who got this mixed up. Capel, does that sound familiar?
Yeah, that language is our typical auto fill-in language for a roof. And if something other than the shingled roof tear off and replacement is being done, then the plan reviewer is the one that goes in and changes that. So having the incorrect work description really isn't a violation. That's just something that I was making everybody aware that there was a change to the permit, but not actually an inspection on the permit. The the issue is that the work was performed prior to the permit being issued.
Yeah, I understand.
Was there an opportunity here for an affidavit to be signed off, or did that not surface?
Yeah, an affidavit could have been filled out at this time or prior to the meeting.
Jeff, is there any reason you didn't opt for that avenue?
An affidavit?
Well, you basically could have
Yeah.
signed something that said you were in the wrong, and we could have accepted that without having a hearing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's talking here. Ken, Ross?
Mike.
I don't know who's talking. Mike,
I'm the chairman of the board.
Yeah, Mike, I wasn't aware I could do that. I mean, okay. I'm not here to waste my time or your time, but yes, I was in the wrong here. But I was under the impression that, that I filled out the permit application correctly. And then it just looks like it got on the back end.
Well, I think
that's
not really the issue. The issue, as you described, was to me, what happened was you got caught for not having it, and then you went and got it. I think that happens sometimes, and we can understand that. But I don't think the issue is the verbiage or the classification. It's the matter of the timing, right?
Yeah.
Cliff, I don't think Jeff has ever been in front of us before, has he? Certainly not since
No.
I've been on the board. Yeah.
No.
And if, I understand what the issue is, and I know that Ms. Fryer had some issues with the roof that we had put on, and we had tried to make amends, do what we could to switch around. But there was little communication on her part to us, so we made numerous attempts.
Well, Cliff, I think the code is relatively broad as it relates to workmanship. It's, I think the code basically says it has to create a watertight envelope, something along those lines. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the code does not grade on craftsmanship. It's basically minimum requirements for, in this case, the installation of the roof. So we have not performed an inspection yet, so I can't say whether or not there are any installation code issues. The homeowner did not relay to us that they had any leakage issues. It was just issues as to what the work looked like as installed. If it's installed per code, meets the manufacturer specifications, and the roof doesn't leak, then we really don't have any reason to cite any code violations.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if
Michael,
you do have code violations, that'll surface at the time of the inspection with by its own process, separate from this process. True.
That is correct.
Okay.
Michael, are you ready for a motion?
Yeah. Do you have all the details in front of you, Ross? I don't, as far as the violation numbers, but if you do, yes, I think we're probably on the same page here.
Okay. I'll make a motion as a finding of fact that Mr. Leframbois, Garvin Construction, failed to acquire the required permits, failed to have the required inspections performed, and failed to have the required approvals performed, all at 4229 Sibley Avenue.
I'll take a second on your motion, Ross.
Second.
We have a second from Tom. Cliff, if you could please call the roll on the finding of fact motion.
Yep. Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Pione.
Aye. So motion carries on the finding of fact. Ross, go ahead.
I will make a motion as a conclusion of law that by doing so, Mr. Leframbois violated building code section 4113.37, building permits required, 4115.01, inspections required, and 4115.03, approvals required.
I'll take a second.
Second.
We have a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. So the motion carries on the conclusion of law. Ross, go ahead.
I'll make a motion that we take no action against Mr. Leframbois' license at this time.
I'll entertain a second.
Second.
We got a second from Ken. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. Motion carries on the punishment, no action taken on the license. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need Wendy for anything else, or are we done with Wendy?
There is one more due process.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I do have a question for Wendy. It's a due process that he was planning on doing the affidavit, but we did not get the affidavit. And we have also gotten information that there's going to be a second complaint. So does it make sense to have the board table this until next month and hear both complaints at once?
I think procedurally, they have to be notified about the second complaint. So if you're asking if you can just table this one until next month, you know, that's something for the board to decide. You know, I think, and again, are they on the call right now? Do you know?
No, they said that they wanted to do the affidavit. Tony sent them a copy of the affidavit. Tony's also emailed them to let them know that we need a copy of the affidavit before today, or it would have to be heard before the board, and we've gotten no response.
Well, if you've got no response, you could, you know, again, you could table it until next month. And, you know, perhaps you'll get the affidavit before that time. And just wait and see with regard to the other complaint, if it gets filed in time for the next meeting also. But I would just focus on the issue right now. And, you know, Cliff, as representative for the city, maybe you need to decide how you want to ask the board to proceed, and then have the board decide.
Okay. Do you have the information for 975 Kenwick, Mike, for the due process?
It's in that email Tony sent, right? Or it's on the drive.
Yeah, I have it
I'll
here.
pull it up.
Super. Yeah, I've got it.
Buckeye Construction.
Well, I mean, based on Wendy's information, we can go ahead and proceed. We can either follow through, or I know historically, if somebody hasn't shown, we've discussed potentially giving them time to show.
That's my inclination, to table it based on their lack of attendance here. And hopefully we can get it next month. And if we can't, maybe we need to hear it next month and not keep waiting for it.
Yep, I agree with that.
And I guess we need a motion.
I'll make a motion to table the due process hearing regarding Buckeye Construction LLC until the September meeting.
Second.
Thank you. I've got the seconds. Cliff, if you could run the roll, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Finnick,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. So motion carries to table the Buckeye process hearing until next month.
That does conclude the due process, so I don't know that Wendy needs to hang out anymore.
Okay, Wendy, you're welcome to stick around and join our application review. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Thank you very much.
Okay, nothing personal. I've just got back from vacation, need to get caught up. So thank you.
Understood.
Yeah.
If you
Thank you very much.
do need me for anything, just have Tony email me and I'll hop back on.
Sounds great. Appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
Thanks.
By the way, Cliff, it occurred to me, I actually don't know Jeff Lafrembois. I know his brother Pete. It's just such an uncommon name that I'm like, wait, I know that. But then it occurred to me, no, I know his brother.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so it looks like we've got 23 plus or minus a couple applications to review. I haven't spent as much time as I'm normally able to on these, so I might need a little bit more guidance.
I did a pretty thorough review of each application and I have my notes in front of me.
Okay, cool. So number one, and we're going to need a roll call on each one of these. Number one, for a license for scopes, siding, windows, and door, and also roofing.
Yes. My opinion is that he has demonstrated the experience as it relates to windows, but he has not demonstrated experience related to roofing.
Okay. Oh, it looks like we've already seen this and made that determination. So is there any, Tony, is there something new?
That email from July 29th is new.
Okay. I gotta get back to that one.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it on the screen.
Okay. I'll
Yep.
do that.
And in the email, once again, he identifies his experience related to windows, makes no mention of roofing.
I agree with Ross on that one.
Okay, so if he was on here joining us, we could potentially tweak that. He's not, so we have to stick with our prior rejection. Do we need a motion?
Correct.
I think we've already made that motion, so I think we leave it alone unless somebody feels like we need another motion to deal with that.
So you're saying he shows experience in, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at my email to him, it said, the board felt that your application, while it definitely showed experience in roofing, didn't show experience in siding. And then at the top, the newest email, his response is, I acted as part of the team for 2 years installing vinyl siding, windows, and doors. So maybe last month he had enough that showed
Okay.
roofing, but not siding, and now he's got the siding in this email, not the roofing. Does that make
My
sense?
one, yes. My OneDrive is not playing nice right now, so I can't
Can you see the email on the screen?
Oh,
see the email on the screen, but I can't see the original application.
the original application is here, and he had manager, managed operations, and then the second page didn't have anything, and then, okay, wait.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any hands-on experience listed on the application at all.
Hang on, let me go in, hang on a second. I probably have it in last month's file for it, so hang on.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. My OneDrive caught up. The only thing he lists on his application, he wrote managed operations.
Right. Well, somehow we said he had enough. Let me see if there was an additional attachment or something to this. Hang on. There had to have been. You guys wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't have said he had experience in roofing if he didn't show anything. Hang on.
You know, hold on, I think I just,
My notes
Well,
from last month were hands-on experience not indicated. That's what I wrote down, and we disapproved it. I don't know how we communicated that over the meeting, but that's what I wrote down.
I'm signing back in. I tried to click back and forth from my OneDrive to this, and it clicked out of the meeting, so I'm joining back in.
Well, you know what, guys? I had on my notes from last month, I wrote roofing equals yes. Now, looking at the application, I have no idea where that have come from.
There had to be something that we had attached last month somewhere. Hang on, I'm looking for it.
Well, this may be procedurally incorrect, but I'm inclined to approve it based on the information that we've given to him, suggesting that we were satisfied with roofing and asking for additional siding, which he provided. So I'm inclined
Okay,
to.
I found an email. Where he said, I work on a roofing crew for over 3 years, first picking up material and then installing tar and gravel roofs, asphalt shingles, clay tiles. After some time away from roofing, I took a job at TSR. I spent the first 6 months on the roof with crews. Let me see if I can share that with you.
I think if that's there to me, that further supports Ross's comment or
Okay.
approval.
I would go ahead and make a motion to approve the application.
I second.
All right. Cliff, roll call, please.
Russ Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Spinnick,
Aye.
Mike Pion.
Aye. So motion carries for the approval of the application by Mr. Aaron Ard for the 2 limited scope licenses. Second application is Eric Barhorst. He's looking for an HIC general.
He very clearly demonstrated his experience and he has a past test. I would make a motion to approve the application.
I'll take a second.
Second.
We've got a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Spinnick,
Aye.
Mike Pion.
Aye. Motion carries for the second application, Eric Barhorst for the HIC general. Approved. Application number 3, Joshua Kahn. He's looking for 6 limited scope licenses. We've seen this a few times before, if not once.
Yep.
Is there anything different, Tony, or supplemental that?
He just said he would be here again.
Okay.
And I sent him the link. So if he's, I don't know, is he on here? Josh, are you on this meeting right now?
Nobody, I don't think anyone else is.
Okay.
All right, so that one stands, in my opinion, unless we need to make another motion. We've already made a couple, if not one.
Okay.
So application number 4, David Darius Limited for just simply roofing.
My opinion is that he very clearly demonstrated his experience. I would make a motion to approve the application.
We have a motion for approval. I'll take a second.
Second.
We've got a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. Motion carries for approval of the application number 4 by David Darius for roofing limited scope. Application number 5, Frederick Grove. He's looking for an HIC general.
He has more than adequate hands-on experience with roofing, siding, and gutters. Cliff, is that adequate to qualify for an HIC?
HIC General,
Yes.
because
No,
according to this application, he's going for a limited in siding, windows, doors, and roofing.
I'm sorry,
Right.
I introduced that improperly. That's a limited scope. I'm sorry about that. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, and roofing only. 2 limited scope licenses for Frederick Grove. Apologize for that. So I think, Ross, your question's probably just answered itself.
I'll make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. So motion carries for application number 5 by Frederick Grove for the 2 limited scope licenses. So number 6, I think, is Daniel Hostetler. He's looking for an HIC general, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, he passed the test and clearly demonstrated his experience. I'll make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. Motion carries for the approval of the application number 6 by David Hostetler for the HIC general. Number 7, Russell Kill, I believe, limited for roofing only.
He tells a long story about roofing back in the day and the archaic methods, et cetera. He doesn't specifically list any dates or times. I'm inclined to approve the application unless someone disagrees.
Tony, please go
does-
back to the first page, or first
He
2
does
pages.
have a past HIC test.
Yes. Looks fine to me.
Yep. Okay, I make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for Mr. Kill's application. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. So motion carries on the approval of number 7 for Russell Kill, the limited roofing license. My notes were confused. Is 8? Is there one for 8, Tony, or is 9 the next one?
Oh, that's where it got good.
I
Jason
have
Coble
an-
should be 8.
Okay, so this is number 8. So Jason Coble, number 8, he's looking for just a single limited scope license for sidewalks, driveway approaches.
Right.
I'll make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek. Aye. Mike Pion.
Aye. Motion carries for application number 9 for Jason Coble for limited of sidewalks and driveway approaches. Approved. Next one is number 9, Matthew Neer. Looking for HIC general.
I don't see any indication of hands-on experience at all.
There's an attachment there at the back. General contractor work experience includes, but not limited to.
Yeah. And it doesn't list dates or times of any of that.
Ross, I agree with you. I didn't see that either.
I agree. I make a motion to disapprove that application.
Second.
We have a motion to disapprove. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Pione.
Aye. So motion carries to disapprove application number 9 for Matthew Neer, given the lack of indicated hands-on experience. Number 10, I think that's going to be Linda Pamonte, looking for 13.
Okay. And I think I sent you, I should have sent you a new application.
You did.
Okay.
Based on the additional information provided, I would make a motion to approve the application.
Let me just peek at it real quick. Oh, she updated it, so it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 6 now, not 13. Right.
Yeah.
Right. She's got
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
6.
I don't have the new application.
I'll send it to you, Cliff.
Well, you want to attach it to?
I'm trying to put it on the screen. I'm sorry. I have a hard time going back and forth between. Here, let's see if I can put it up there now.
Well, that's fine. I can.
Oh, I don't want that. There it is. Can you see that one?
No.
You don't see the 6?
There it is.
There it is.
Okay. Okay, Ross made a motion. Who seconded that?
We got a second from Tom. So Cliff, roll call, please.
Okay.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Pione.
Aye. So motion carries on the approval of the application number. What was that? 10, Tony, for Linda Pamonte for the 6
Let's see, how do I go back?
limited scope licenses. I had it noted as 11 somewhere,
Yeah,
but
I have it as number 11. Number 11.
number 11. Okay, good. So there was no 10. Is that true?
Yes, 10
No,
was Matthew Neer, the one we just.
Oh, I thought he was 9.
No, what happened was Tony went 7, 9, 10 on this list, and 8 got skipped. That's what pushed him out of order.
Okay.
But I resent the new a new agenda, and then I didn't tell you guys to change the one I sent the first time. I'm sorry.
So the next one is Antoni Ranieri.
And I
Is
have
this-
that as 11.
Yes, and I have that as 12. So it's all jacked up. You have it as 11, Cliff?
I have it as 11.
Dang,
I've
let me
got
run.
I've got 1 through 11 now.
No, wait,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you an agenda. Don't do anything. I'm going to run it over to you right now. You need to have the right one because you're writing everything down.
Well, but
Tony,
what I'm saying is so far I have been correct. I have applications 1 through 10.
But not now.
Yes.
But you have to have the right one.
Hey, the little
I
green
do. I
sticker
have
says
number
11.
We're on 11. Okay, I want to share the screen with it. Hang on.
Yeah, number 11 should be Antonio Ranieri.
There.
Yep.
Yes. That is number 11. That's what I have.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I would make a motion to approve the application.
A second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. So motion carries for application number 11 for Antonio Ranieri for the 2 limited scope licenses. The next one I think is Cameron Ross, which should be number 12.
No, Jeremiah Roberts is number 12.
Oops, sorry, I skipped one.
Man, what a mess you made, Tony. Jeez.
I did. I don't even have Jeremiah Roberts on mine. What the heck? And mine's the most
Tony, I
recent.
didn't say anything. I just want to point out that Ross said it, not me. I think you did a wonderful job.
I
second Kenny.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, you're a smart man.
We
He
have
was
that
I
on
was
the
the one
screen.
writing the text.
Tony, can you share that one? Jeremiah
I'm trying
Roberts.
to find. Okay. Yes. Hang on a second. I must be. Let's get back out. Is it up there now?
No.
Wait a minute. There. Jeremiah Roberts. Number 12.
Yeah.
Hi, Roberts.
Should be.
What's he
What
looking
number
for?
should that be?
It's 12. No, it's 12. Swimming pools and fences. He very clearly demonstrated his experience in both. I would make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application number 12 for Jeremiah Roberts. 2 limited scope licenses. 13 should be Cameron Ross, maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he's looking for 2
Yeah.
scope licenses.
Starting.
He writes that he's been a project manager, a sales rep, and has overseen the installation of roofing, siding, and gutters.
Is there any on prior experience or any indication of hands-on?
Tony reached out, indicated that she didn't expect us to approve it. He then said that roofing components I have personally installed to manufacture guidelines. He lists some components, does not list any dates corresponding to that experience.
Okay, I think he kind of made it easy for us to not approve it, right?
Correct.
Opinion. So I would make a motion to disapprove the application.
Okay, so this is when I have to, okay, I'm gonna have to correspond with him now and tell him why. So do I tell him if he needs dates to clarify how much experience he has?
I think we need clear indication of hands-on experience with timelines associated.
Okay.
Correct.
Somebody like this might be in front of us and convince us pretty quickly, and maybe he's not good on the written side of skills. So you might present that as an option that he can dial in, Tony, and join us.
Okay.
But it'd be better if for us if he had it written down.
Okay.
Did
One
you
day.
see the second paragraph?
Yeah, it's got 3 to 4 years of experience, the last 3 or 4 years. So that looks like he might have the time.
Well,
He has the same experience in doing what?
Got,
my interpretation of this is project management experience.
Okay.
I'm in agreement with that.
okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is It's so simple. All you have to do is write on there that you
Installed roofing.
It's so simple to do.
I think we need to change the application to say that.
Yeah,
I'm
here's
not
a cheat
or
sheet.
whatever. It's awful. I mean, I have to email just about everybody. You guys see that? I mean, it's like and I know most people are excited to say I was a manager or the crew leader, or even we want to know that they can do it, and it's hard, to tell someone. I get it, you're the president, but
Have you done it?
can you do it?
Yeah.
Well, it's somewhat unusual code, by the way, because I'm licensed in a bunch of different states, and most states require trade experience, not specific to hands-on.
Well, are we difficult?
Well, it's just verbiage out of the city code. I mean,
Yep.
City code says just provide what's it say? Work history. Application must have a minimum of 3 full years of hands-on installation experience in the 1, 2, 3 family home improvement field.
And that's crystal clear on the application. It is impossible to misunderstand what that says.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Did we have a motion in a second? Did we get
Not
it?
yet.
We didn't vote yet. Did someone make a motion to?
I thought Ross had made a motion.
Okay.
Do we have a second? Give me a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for disapproval. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Everman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. So motion carries on the disapproval of application number 13, Cameron Ross, for the 2 limited scopes that he was seeking. 14 is Matthew Rozanski, looking for 2 limited scope licenses, siding, windows, doors, and also roofing.
Yeah, my opinion is that he clearly demonstrated his experience. I would approve the application.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Everman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application number 14 for Matthew Rozanski for the 2 limited scope licenses. Application number 15, Jonathan Rupert is looking for an HIC general. And I know, Tony, you had supplemented information on this. I don't know if that's the current one in front or if that was the original one on the screen.
I think I did not attach it. This is the original one up here, so it's whatever I added. Let me see if I can pull that up.
I thought you sent us another one on that.
I did, but I can pull it up hopefully. Hang on a sec.
You did pass the test, it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was satisfied with the information even on his original application, personally.
Why can't I figure out how to share this?
I don't understand why he's not getting an HIC license. He's getting a general if he's passed the test.
What do you
No,
mean?
he is,
Most of that's all
Tom.
home improvement.
Yeah, he's getting the general. I guess when I said HIC, that's what I meant when I.
But yeah, I mean, he's got all his work has been home improvements. He doesn't have anything for general. No metal studs, fire rated assemblies.
Yeah. He's been remodeling kitchens and baths for 7 years.
I pulled up the letter, finally found it.
I wonder if that's a mistake. He meant HIC instead of a general license.
What are you
This
differentiating?
is HIC general.
Okay.
Feels like it's fine to me.
I would make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application number 15 for Jonathan Rupert for the HIC general. 16, Timothy Scarberry, also looking for an HIC general.
Yeah, this one's a no-brainer. He easily qualifies, and I would make a motion to approve the application.
He was previously approved, and then he just didn't follow through. He just was approved, I think, and let me find, I've attached all of it here. That's why there's two of them. We approved him in November, and he didn't get the paperwork in time, so he had to apply again. You guys, if you see that page there, you approved him November 6th.
Yep.
I second.
We got a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application number 16 for Timothy Scarberry. Application number 17 for Matthew Thomas. He's looking for 4 limited scope licenses: siding, windows, doors, deck installation, roofing, and fencing.
Yeah. He indicates that for the past 2 years, he's been doing roofing, siding, windows, paint, drywall, flooring, framing, decks, kitchens, and baths. Based on that, I would be inclined to approve it, or nobody disagrees.
I agree.
I'll make a motion to
I
approve
second
the
it.
application.
Second.
Go ahead, Ross. Finish your motion, please.
I make a motion to approve the application.
All right, thank you.
Second.
I heard a second before I heard his motion.
Second.
Second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Young.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of the application number 17 for Matthew Thomas for the 4 limited scope licenses. Number 18, Brian Thomas, and I know that's another one I tagged for another supplemental information or a new application.
Right. Let me hit that one up for you.
You think he was looking for 4 limited scope?
All right, where did it go? There's his additional information.
This guy's a ladder climber.
I can't read that on there. Well,
Which 4 is he going for? I didn't have that in front of me. Yeah, that's better. Thanks, Tony.
Siding, windows and doors, deck, roofing, and fencing.
I mean, he doesn't give any dates. He just says he spent his 20s doing it.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you? You didn't put your birth date on there.
He's 31.
It's on the
21.
application.
I had my notes that he hadn't demonstrated the hands-on experience. I'm not compelled by the additional information, particularly because it doesn't indicate any dates.
He called me yesterday and said if he needed to be, I could email and see if he wants, he said he was going to try to listen on the YouTube channel, but maybe I can get him to, I'll send him a message right now and see if he reaches out. If you want to skip it and come back to it, up to you.
Let's do that. Let's jump to 19. I'll circle 18 and we'll get back to it. Elton Torre. Looking for 5 limited scope licenses.
Yeah. I didn't see experience for each of the 5. I don't see experience related to asphalt paving. I don't see experience related to sidewalk driveway approaches. I don't see experience related to roofing.
Once again, that sounds like it makes it easy.
Yep, so I would make a motion to disapprove the application.
I'll take a second. If I didn't hear it, please give it to me again.
Second.
Thank you. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Dion.
Aye. Motion carries on the disapproval of the application number 19 by Elton Torre for the 5 limited scope licenses, given the lack of detail on some of those scopes. Number 20, I think, is next. I can't see. 20, Michael Tripiano for limited just for roofing.
Yeah, he very clearly demonstrated his experience. I would make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Dion.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of the application number 20 by Michael Tripiano for roofing. Application number 21, Tommy Van Dyke, looking for 2 limited scope licenses.
He lists concrete drives, sidewalks, patios, approaches, landscape irrigation installation. He lists his title at the owner. I am inclined to approve the application. My opinion.
I second that.
Okay, well then I'll make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
Thank you, Ken. We have a motion to approve and a second. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Dion.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application number 21 for
Bye,
Tony.
have a good weekend.
You leaving us, Tony?
No, sorry. Forgot I wasn't muted.
Somebody's weekend starting early.
Well, I won't see them. I don't know what day it is half the time.
For Tommy Van Dyke, was that 2 or 3 limited scope licenses for Tommy Van Dyke?
Two.
That was 2.
2, okay.
Irrigation sprinkler and sidewalks and driveway approaches.
Got it. Thank you. 22, Mitchell Watson had us, was it a single limited scope?
Yes. And he very clearly demonstrated his experience. I would make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Keown.
Aye. Motion carries on the approval of application 22 for Mitchell Watson for the single limited scope. 23, Emmanuel Yoder looking for a single limited roofing license.
Yeah.
We'd seen this one before, and I think we shot it down once, maybe twice.
Yep. Maybe 3
and I tried
times,
to
maybe
reach out.
6.
Tony, say that again.
I tried to reach out to him after the last meeting because his response was basically he just said, I've been doing this. I forget what he said. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's attached. Yeah,
And
he
I
just
say
said, I'm letting the Columbus Building Department know that I'm on the job myself. I have 18 plus years experience. Thank you so much. And he says, if you need anything else, let me know. And so I emailed him and just said, could you just, I'm on the job myself and have 18 years in roofing. That was what you guys were looking for last month. And I did not hear back from him.
Then I move disapprove it.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Based on this, I probably should have made a phone call. Maybe he doesn't check his emails very often. I don't know.
Maybe he will if he wants his license. Cliff, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to point out, application 21 was approved for sidewalks and irrigation, and the experience, the guy listed himself as the owner, and you've got the same thing with this guy. So what would be the difference?
The difference in my mind is that in this case, he listed owner. Under his description of work experience, he wrote 18 years, but didn't indicate in any way what the experience included. With the gentleman we approved for concrete, he specifically wrote concrete drives, sidewalks, patios, approaches, landscape irrigation, installation. So in my mind, that's the difference between the two.
Okay.
And I would not be the least surprised if Mr. Yoder qualifies. We're just him to indicate in writing years of experience.
Yeah. Ross, I agree completely with what you just said.
All right.
So we already have a motion to. We already have.
It's already been disapproved.
Okay. Is there another one, Tony? Is there a Paul Riddle that's that I saw him on the supplement page, but.
Yes, I'll pull it up. Hang on a second. There it is. Okay.
He's looking for 4 limited scope licenses.
Here's his added information back here.
Yeah.
I don't have that application.
I just got it. It's up on the screen, Cliff. I just sent it in an email, or I just added it to the OneDrive.
Well, I won't be able to.
I will give it to you.
Well, he pretty clearly demonstrated experience as it relates to basement waterproofing. Ironically, that's not one of the licenses that he has applied for. He did not indicate any experience in swimming pools, masonry fireplaces, asphalt paving, or prefabricated fireplaces that I see.
I agree with you, Ross.
Tony, could you please flip back to that next page that you had up before, the second or
He's
third
got a
one?
lot of electrical experience.
Let's go back to that middle page, please, Tony. Sorry. Yeah, I think Ross is right.
Well, unfortunately, I think we have no choice. I'll make a motion to disapprove the application.
Second.
I second.
All right, Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Pione.
Aye. Motion carries on the disapproval of the application submitted by Paul Riddle, based on the experience not aligning with the licenses he's requesting.
Okay.
He didn't go back to that first page. He didn't just cross out the ones he didn't want, did he? And we're thinking he checked them like most people do. He circled them. No, never mind. Okay. Yeah. All right. Demo.
Okay, so what was it? Needs more experience and more description of experience?
He doesn't indicate any experience in the encircled scopes.
So maybe he did it backwards.
Right. Well, if he would have put a check or a cross or an X or something in them, then that would have made sense. But he circled them, which I don't know.
Well, what happened? I had asked him when he sent it in. None of them were checked. I think sometimes when you print the application out, the boxes don't show up. See, there's no boxes on this application.
Right.
So my first response to him was, I can't tell what you're applying for, and then he sent it back like this. So.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to try again.
If he wants basement waterproofing, I think we'd be all over that approval.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay, I just heard back from Brian Thomas, and he said he's at a supplier picking up materials. He couldn't be on for 15 or 20 minutes. I know you guys don't want to wait that out, so.
No, I think we're going to be done in about 3 with the demo, and then that'll be about it.
Oh, he's asking if he can do it through his phone. I'll tell him yes, he can use his phone. I'll send it to him.
Let's go through the demos. Let's do the demos real quick if we can.
Okay.
Were there three of those?
Yes.
I would make a motion to approve the application for Frank Bodami, number 24.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ken Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Keown.
Aye. Motion carries on the first demo application.
I would make a motion to approve the demolition application for Adam Kendrick, number 25.
Second.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ed Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Keown.
Aye. Motion carries for demo application number 25 for Adam Kendrick.
I would make a motion to approve the application for Matthew Alexander Neer, number 26.
Second.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ed Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Keown.
Aye. Motion carries on the demo application number 26 for Mr. Matthew Neer. Is there any other business today other than wrapping up application 18?
He's gonna try to get on here in about 2 minutes, he said.
Okay.
Hopefully he has audio and video.
Right. Look in the drawer. The second. I don't know, look in all of them.
I can just like where it's like really low.
Hello.
All right.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hey, Brian. We have a few questions about your application. I'm going to
Yes, sir.
get you sworn in if I could, and then
Okay.
we'll go ahead with some questions. So if I could get, are you driving?
Well, I'm literally sitting in an ABC supplier. They're loading some materials in my car. So
Okay.
I'm just sort of sitting stationary, but I may
Okay.
have to pull
Yeah,
into a parking spot here in a few minutes.
that's fair. I just didn't want to be complicit with a driving.
No, I won't
safety
be leaving.
situation.
I won't be leaving the parking lot, but I may have to move in case someone else comes to load up materials. So.
All right, cool. If I could get your right hand up,
Yes,
do you
sir.
swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. If you could please state your name and address for the record.
Sure. It is Brian Patrick Thomas, and my address is 1201 South Yearling Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43227.
Great, thank you. I'm pulling up the application unless Tony beat me to it.
Oh, I can get it.
I can tell you that our questions will be related to your actual hands-on experience.
Okay.
You stated that you're the owner of the company or the general manager as your roles. What we're interested in hearing is about you actually performing the work with your own hands.
Sure.
Right.
And do you want me to kind of give you a brief overview, or do you want to give specific questions?
I think go ahead with the overview.
Okay. So I'm in my 40s now, but long before I got to owner or management position, I started out in my 20s essentially as a grunt, right? I was doing demo work, and then as I stuck around, true to be reliable, then I started getting, more skilled tasks, right? You know what I mean? So depending on what we were on, as an example, I think I listed some fencing work on there, right? In the beginning, I was the demo guy, I was the post hole digger guy, and then as I got a little bit more reliable and guys came in after me, right, then I got to start setting posts. I got to start stretching, a line to make sure our posts were set straight, not cockeyed. I, stretch chain link fence. I've run rails. I've, done both pre-built picket, dog ear picket fences and, run rails, and then, hung the pickets that way. I've torn a roof off. I've rolled ice and water shield out along the eaves and the valleys around chimneys and stuff like that, because I want to hit anywhere that I think is a potential leak problem. I've, rolled out felt. I've, done starter shingles. I've cut in ridge vent. I've laid shingles. I've, torn off siding. I've, put on Tyvek. I've flashed windows. I've hung vinyl, aluminum, some hardy, but not much. I've done cedar. Like I say, most of the things that I applied for, same way with decks, right? I've certainly done resurfaces where I've pulled 5/4 deck boards, installed pressure treated or, composite. I've also done, some, some stairs. I've certainly assembled, rails, as well as, done the pre-built as well. I've done gates. So most of the things that I'm applying for, that's why I applied for those specific trades, because that's what I have firsthand knowledge.
Hey, Bert, how
Yes,
would
sir.
you summarize your time and on each of those trades? How much time, since you were in your 20s or whatever, have you spent in
I've
each?
been in the industry for like 16, 17 years now. So probably the first 10 or more was spent, again, when I worked at Cardinal, right, I wasn't always on a roof, or I wasn't always on a siding,
Right.
but I was either on a roof or a siding or a deck or a fence, so in the course
Right.
of those years I was there, it was quite a bit,
Yeah.
So is it fair to say that you've installed roofs for 1 year or more?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's fair to say that you've installed fencing for 1 year or more?
Yes.
You've built decks for 1 year or more?
Yes.
And you've installed siding, windows, and doors for 1 year or more?
That's correct.
I think it's all there, right?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I'm good with it too.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the application.
Second.
Cliff, roll call, please.
Ross Appledorn,
Aye.
Ben Neverman,
Aye.
Tom Sinek,
Aye.
Mike Keown.
Aye. So motion carries on the approval of application number 18 for Brian Thomas for the 4 limited scopes. Brian, you can peel off. Tony will follow up with you an email with an email for next step. So you're all set. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Bye-bye. Cliff, any other business or comments?
No, I think that is what we've got for today.
Okay, great. Tony, Cliff, thank you. Ross, Tom, Ken, thanks, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
See you
Okay.
guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you
Bye.
later.
I'll try not to mess it up next month.
I got my eye on you, Tony. I'll be paying attention.
No
That
problem.
was Ross. That was Ross again.
Hey,
All right.
Ken, we're leaving Friday, if you can believe it. We're going.
Oh, good for you.
No, I'm
Have
scared.
fun. Oh, gosh, have fun.
We
I
will.
love it out there.
I know.
Love it.
Hey, guys.
Have fun.
See-
All right.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.